Let's talk about the American Worker Rebate Act of 2025, a plan that promises to put money back in your pocket, courtesy of tariffs. The pitch is simple. Take the billions collected from tariffs on imports and send a chunk of it directly to Americans. It's being sold as a patriotic win-win, tough on trade, protect American jobs, and you get a check in the mail. The idea gained steam after Trump teased a rebate for working families, and Senator Hawley made it official with a bill. The payment would be a refundable tax credit, like a stimulus check, but supposedly funded by tariff revenue, not new government debt. But is this really a windfall from foreign nations or just your own money coming back with a little less in your pocket? The details, as always, are where things get complicated. Here's how it works. Adults get at least $600. Kids get $600, so a family of four could see $2,400. The more tariff revenue, the bigger the check, at least in theory. But there are income limits. Single filers over $75,000 and couples over $150,000 see their rebate treatment. The goal target middle and lower income families. Supporters point to a surge in tariff revenue, $27 billion in June 2025 alone, a 300% jump from last year. The Trump team claims tariffs could bring in $300 billion a year, with $2.5 trillion projected over a decade. The plan is pitched as using foreign money to help Americans, not a new tax, but critics warn tariffs are paid by U.S. importers, not foreign governments. So is this really a gift from abroad or just a clever way to recycle your own money? It's a powerful political message, but the reality is far more complicated. Supporters call this a moral correction. Finally, American workers get a share of the trade war's spoils. They argue that direct payments are more efficient than government programs. Just send the money and let families decide. A $2,400 check can cover rent, groceries, or debt. Real relief for millions. The plan reframes tariffs as a source of national income, not just a consumer cost. Treasury Secretary Bessent touts over $100 billion already collected, calling it a win for every citizen. Politically, it's a masterstroke. Give voters a stake in tariffs, and they'll support the policy. It's about turning abstract trade battles into tangible benefits, but the simplicity is part of the sales pitch. Critics say the reality is much messier. Here's the catch. Tariffs aren't paid by China. They're paid by U.S. companies who pass the cost to you. That rebate check, it might just be a refund for the higher prices you're already paying. When a tariff hits, importers pay more, retailers raise prices, and consumers foot the bill. Yale's Budget Lab estimates the average household will pay $2,400 more in 2025. The same as the rebate for a family of four. The Tax Foundation projects tariffs will raise household tax bills by $2,300 to $700. So, you might get a check, but you're also paying more at the store. The rebate could be a political sleight of hand, a feel-good check that doesn't actually make you richer. It's like your landlord raising rent by $200, then handing you a $100 gift card. The math just doesn't add up for most families. Economists warn the rebate could fuel inflation, just like the COVID stimulus checks did. More money in people's pockets means more demand, pushing prices even higher, especially since tariffs already raise costs. It's a double whammy. Supply side price hikes from tariffs, demand side from rebate checks. Then there's the deficit. The CBO projects Trump's plans could add $3.4 trillion to the national debt over a decade. Fiscal conservatives argue tariff revenue should pay down debt, not fund giveaways. More debt means higher interest payments and less money for priorities like infrastructure or defense. The rebate may feel good now, but it's a bill future generations will have to pay with interest. Is short-term relief worth long-term pain? This isn't the first time politicians have dangled direct payments to win support. Earlier in 2025, Trump floated a $5,000 dividend for every American, quickly shot down over deficit fears. The tariff rebate is a more targeted version tied to a specific funding source. It fits Trump's brand, fighting for the little guy against global elites, delivering tangible benefits and building loyalty. But even within the GOP, fiscal hawks are skeptical. The bill faces a tough road in Congress, setting up a battle between populists and traditional conservatives. The outcome could reshape the party and the country's economic future. So, is the tariff rebate a lifeline or a political illusion? For struggling families, a $2,400 check is real help, but most economists agree. Tariffs are taxes on consumers, and the rebate may just return what you've already lost to higher prices. The plan is politically brilliant, simple, direct, and easy to sell. But whether it truly helps working Americans or just papers over the cost of a trade war remains to be seen. One thing's certain, it's forced a national debate about who really pays and who really benefits in this new era of economic nationalism. The answer may not be clear until long after the checks are cashed. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more content.